TheInsideInfo.com for NFL Week 4. I give you the inside info to win the guillotine chokehold on your man. All right, let's take a look back at my DTM 3 for free, my free 3-star picks for NFL Week 3. A little rough sledding there. It's going to happen from time to time. 1 and 2 against the spread, 33% for Week 3. But overall in the NFL season, it is young, but 6 and 3, 66% against the spread. Explain what that means to you as a bettor in a little bit. Patsy's minus 14, minus 120. A little bit of a whammy there. Patsy's kind of blew it at the end, a little backdoor cover. No one circles the betting wagons like the Buffalo Bills. The Falcons plus 3.5, heavy lean there. Won the game outright. Big bucks for you on that one. And then the Bears-Packers over 46. Whammy that time. That game was a little bit of a scallywag. But I'll tell you right now, the over totals we're going to give you throughout the season are going to be on fire. So believe in that. Let me recap the last 3 weeks. My 3 for free picks have hit 66% of the time. What does that mean to you? It means a $100 bettor has won $270. A $500 bettor has won $1,350. And a $1,000 bettor has put a down payment on a new Sloop John B. sailboat. Check this out. I told you before, I own the NFL. I win every year, and I want you to win big as well. I refuse to lose. We will have weeks like this, but I will not lose for the year. You will see it. You will make money betting my 3 for free. These picks are free. They are solid, and they will continue to crush the books. Even War and Peace as well. Come back every week, watch my show, and let's bust these bookmakers together. Buy yourself a car, a new girlfriend, and as I mentioned, a sweet new scooter. Believe in it. Time now for the 30-second DTM time bomb. You know you love it. It's all about the whack job Carmelo, Mello, Anthony of the Denver Nuggets. Sounds like a Rihanna song, minus the umbrella. Listen, Mello, make up your mind. Should you stay? Should you go? This isn't a Clash song. This is today's NBA. Nuggets have been great to you. Hasn't George Karl been through enough? Cancer, anybody? InSpin.com, you can put up odds on what team Melo's going to go to. Right now, the Bulls, the betting favorite at minus 200. The Knicks, even money. And the Nets, who many people think is the inside betting favorite, are plus 200. Bottom line, Melo, it's your time to make... Time now for my Dan the Man 3 for free. Each and every week I give you 3 solid 3-star NFL picks. You know they're going to cash, so let's get right to it. 49ers, Falcons. All right, we're going to take a look at a very important game in the NFC with 2 teams heading in different directions. Like San Francisco, we're plus 7.5, minus 120 or minus 125. You can always buy that half point. The game opened at 7, minus 110 or 7 flat. Betting public, heavy on the Falcons, 80% of the betting public on Atlanta. But the sharp money on this game is on the 49ers plus the points. As a result of this two-way money action as well, the game might not move much. The books are going to be able to balance out the public money with the big sharp action. Big value at plus 7.5, minus 120. Let's take an inside look that we do each and every week here on DTM's 3 for free. Reason number 1, Falcons big letdown after that big win on the road at New Orleans in overtime versus the 49ers hunger. The 49ers have to win this game. Emotional win at the Superdome for the Falcons, as I mentioned. Biggest win in a long time for the ATL. The 49ers, though, are hungry after getting blasted by the Kansas City Chiefs. They're 0-3, sitting last in the NFC West. They don't just want to win, they need a win. Here's a quote from their coach, Mike Singletary, in the San Jose Mercury News. It is our focus to win the division. It is our focus to continue to move forward and get that done. He's not pointing fingers. He's being direct. A lot of people respect Mike Singletary in the coaching ranks in the NFL. Even though the 49ers are struggling right now, this team will be ready. And reason number 2, new offensive coordinator spark for the Niners. Mike Johnson not installing a new offense. If he was, we'd definitely be getting against him because that type of task would be impossible. The key to this week would be for Johnson to take Jimmy Ray's playbook and create a spark. Get more players involved on the offense. Here's a quote from him in the San Francisco Chronicle. It isn't about installing a new offense as much as it is about using elements of the existing playbook and getting more of the players involved. He's focused. He's ready for a huge game. If the 49ers lose this one, their season is basically over. You know they've got their backs against the wall. They'll be fired up just like their coach was when he played for the Bears at linebacker. Here's a very solid betting trend. 49ers are 14, 3-4, 82% in their last 21 games following a straight-up loss of 14 or more points. They're going to bounce back. Heavy lean. 49ers. The gold rush is on. Colts, Jaguars. All right, big heavy leaning this game on the Jaguars plus the 7.5, minus 120. Can always buy that half point, like we mentioned in the previous pick. Game open 7, minus 110. Remember, the magic number in the NFL, 3.5, 7.5. So you always want to buy up off that 3 or buy up off the 7. Betting public hammering the Colts in this game at a ratio of 85%. That is a huge amount of square money being played on Indy. It may be in your best interest to wait on this game a little bit. Look for your bookmaker to throw out a 7.5 minus 110 and save the 10 cents in juice. But the Jags plus 7.5 minus 120 is a great 3-star bet. 7.5 minus 110, even better. Now let's take a look at this game. Reason number 1, very big QB controversy in Jacksonville. David Sam Garrard from the Fugitive movie, and Trent Edwards in a little bit of a battle. Of course, the Jaguars pick up Trent Edwards as soon as he was dumped by the Bills. Can you believe he's already gone out of Buffalo to be the savior of that franchise? Nothing else your starting QB get out of a funk more than creating some competition. And Edwards isn't going to start anytime soon, but he's definitely going to push Sam Garrard up a little bit and make him play a lot better. He's had a lot of trouble early in this season. All that David Garrard can control, as he talked about in this quote, is that he has an opportunity this weekend, so he knows he's going to go out there with all his ability, his passing, his faith, perform at the level that he know he can. Garrard has been served his warning notice, as we all know, expecting to wake the freak up this weekend. And reason number 2, the Jaguars know the formula to hang with the Colts. They've always been very tough, no matter how bad the Jaguars have been season in and season out against the Indianapolis Colts. They run the ball, they throw a high percentage of passes, keep the chains moving, and Peyton off the field. In the last 5 meetings, very interesting in this series, between these teams, been decided by a touchdown or less. No reason to think this will be any different. The InSpin math wizards, who I love, by the way, work very hard, and the handicappers, who work behind the scenes, sitting on this game with our exclusive stats agent, made the Colts a 6-point favorite. That's a full point off the current line. Jaguars plus 7 on the bye, a strong 3-star pick. And here's another solid betting trend for you. The Jaguars are 3-1-1. That is 75% against the spread in their last 5 games, following a double-digit loss at home. NFL teams do not like to be embarrassed. 25-point loss to the Eagles was pure garbage. Look for the Jags team to show up, and for that total, the point spread to cover, very easy. Jaguars. My third pick is our first 2-team teaser of the season. I'm going to explain it all to you, what a teaser is. And listen, a lot of bookies will refer to them as sucker bets and love to take the action out. However, if you use a teaser correctly, you can create a huge advantage for the bettor. You'll have your bookie scratching his head at the end of the year. We got the great info for you, especially on this one. We're talking about the Ravens, game 201, going up to plus 7.5. And the 49ers total, game 210, down to over 36.5. You can move it 6 points either way. Now listen, there are 2 keys to betting a teaser. First, you gotta have the right odds. The teaser above is normally offered at minus 110, meaning you lay 110 on the 2 teams, you gotta win them both, of course, to win 100. Or you can obviously go to minus 120. Minus 120 means 120 to win 100. Those odds, a bookmaker has over a 5% advantage on the bettor. You need to convince your bookie or find a place to bet that will offer 2 6-point teasers, 2-team 6-point teasers at even money, meaning 100 to win 100. Wagerweb.com, very trusted offshore sportsbook, which actually is a sponsor of InSpin.com, will give you even money on a 6-point teaser with 2 teams if you mention you're referred by the betting edge. You know you want to do that. Once you get the right odds, the even money odds, you can just cut the bookmaker advantage to almost nothing and have crazy increased chances at you making a lot of cash. That's what we do here for you on the DTM3 for free. Now, second, you got to take advantage of the key numbers. In the teaser above, we specifically tease 2 games to take advantage of key numbers. The Raven plus 7.5 takes advantage of that 7 count. We talked about the magic number in the NFL, 3.5, 7.5. Of course, 3 to 3.5 and 7 to 7.5. Not to mention the fact that we tease through the 3 count. NFL games land on the 3 or 7 count close to 22% of the time. This is the reason many bookies have started charging extra juice when you buy on or off those 3 or 7 counts, up to minus 120, even minus 130 some places. The over 36.5 in the Niners game takes advantage of the 37 count, and the 37 count is the most important number when betting NFL totals and lands almost 5% of the time. Let's take another even deeper inside look. The Ravens have the first-ranked defense in the NFL, allowing 244.3 yards a game. That is pretty stout. Pittsburgh, 6th-ranked D in the NFL, allowing 278.7 yards a game. Defense, name of the game, and a field goal will decide the winner. A plus 7.5 in the teaser is like stealing money from a baby, maybe even the Rattler. And also, the 49ers have a new offensive coordinator equals more points scored, and the Falcons are averaging 25.7 points a game. Offense is going to take center stage. Expect a high-scoring affair, over 36.5. Easy win, chicken peasy. Let's take a look again. 2-team, 6-point teaser. Remember, if you mention at wagerweb.com, you got it for the betting edge, you're going to get even money. We're going to go with the over 36.5 in the 49ers game and the Ravens plus 7.5. It's going to be great. You're going to believe it. Lots of cash on the way this NFL Week 4. Time for my douchebag of the day. Today, it's Pittsburgh-based company PBL Sports. They tout themselves as the premier source of athlete-endorsed quality food products. I heard they're great Bill Parcells ahi tuna salad. Now listen, they released the official limited edition cereal box of Bengals All-Pro wide receiver Chad OCHOCINCO. Every box of OCHOCINCOS, really clever name there, is 14 ounces of low-fat, honey nut, toasted oats goodness. And a portion of the proceeds will also be donated to the Feed the Children organization, a very solid organization indeed. Find out more about Feed the Children and their mission at the Feed the Children website. In order to make a direct donation, there's a number on the back of the box. Let's take a look. It's 1-800-HELP-FTC. You know, all of us here at the Betting Edge are all about helping the kids. Let's make a call and make a donation. Check out the little trusty droid here. All right, so it's 1-800-HELP-FTC.
Get off with the sluttiest girls your nasty imagination can dream up. We can be whatever you want us to be, baby. After all, it is your fantasy, and we live to make it real.
That sure doesn't sound like a kind of line you want to call to help any kind of children. Maybe to help yourself if you're a grumpy old man. Whether it was PBL Sports to drop the ball or Chad OCHOCINCO behind this secretly, you guys are both total douchebags. Hey, OCHOCINCO, maybe your next touchdown celebration can have Jenna Jameson or some other porn star on the sideline naked with a box of your cereal with some pom-poms. Total douchebag. Well, that's going to do it for the show for today, and here are the 4 virtues to being a Betting Edge wizard. You know it's what you want to be. Number 1, subscribe. Be an insider, not an outsider. Click that button. It's right there, and get all my 3 for free picks all NFL season long. You know their goal. Number 2, share. Don't be greedy. There's plenty of money out there to be made for everybody. Also, good karma as well. Share it with your friends, your aunts, your uncles, your third cousin Jebediah, even your ex-stepsister. You know, the one you didn't want anyone to know you hooked up with. 3, rate. You better click like this video. Don't even think about clicking thumbs down. If you don't click like, I might send Paulie Walnuts after you, or worse, make you listen to a Justin Bieber album for 24 straight hours. And number 4, comment. Yes, you gotta love the comment field. Go ahead, post your comments, good or bad, doesn't matter. I love the feedback. I got the thick skin. Make some good comments, though. I might send you a free Ryan Leaf autographed Nerf football. Come on. You gotta love that. Some bad comments, you might be the next douchebag of the day. Until next time, I'm Dan the Man. This has been The Betting Edge. Believe in the dream.